Good morning. Good afternoon. I'm Matt Walsh, the Interim Sheriff of Clay County. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Governor DeSantis for appointing me the Interim Sheriff of Clay County. The term of my appointment is for as long as the Governor permits me to serve in this position. While I am the Interim Sheriff, I will faithfully represent the excellent men and women of the Clay County Sheriff's Office and be accountable to the citizens of Clay County. I want to assure the citizens of Clay County that the members of the Clay County Sheriff's Office are among the most professional people who share a heart of service. When I was sworn in on Saturday morning, I received my access card and I was reminded of why we in law enforcement enter this most noble profession. At the bottom of the card it states, selfless service for all. The Sheriff's Office has been and will continue to work tirelessly to reduce crime, reduce the fear of crime, and to improve the quality of life for people of Clay County. At this time, I do not have any plans to make any personnel changes, but I do intend to have an active role in the day-to-day operations of the agency. My entire focus will be on supporting the mission of the men and women of the Clay County Sheriff's Office. I have already met with my command staff and have been briefed on the excellent work being done in regards to engaging with the community in an effort to understand its needs. My appointment is an opportunity to turn the page and to move forward as an agency. As a team, we will strive for excellence in everything we do. Although my appointment is temporary, I'll provide stability and support to the members of the Clay County Sheriff's Office. At this time, I'll take some questions.
Sheriff Walsh, you are in the middle of a lot of turbulent times for this agency with the arrest of the man you're replacing and an election tomorrow. How are you trying to keep this agency still on mission in the midst of all that?
Sure. So I think if you look at every agency around the country, around the state, there are times of crisis. There are times of crisis right now with COVID and civil unrest. My job is to come here and provide stability and support to the members that are doing a great job. And it's business as usual. The members of this agency will continue to do what they've been doing for years. I'm here to provide them support and help them move on and turn the page.
And as far as the investigation, are you separate from that, or are you just here to do your job? There's an investigation into Sheriff Daniels now. You're coming into an entire new agency. Can you describe your role in regards to all those things that are happening?
Sure. So I have nothing to do with the investigation. When I was with FDLE, I was over the Jacksonville Regional Operations Center. The investigation was done out of a group in Tallahassee. So if you have any questions regarding that investigation, I would ask you to talk to them.
You have X amount of months to make your mark within the Clay County Sheriff's Office and the community. What exactly do you plan to focus on and bring to this department?
So I plan on bringing stability. I plan on bringing support. My education is providing crisis support. My training as a leader is to provide crisis support. There's no doubt there's crisis going on here in this agency, and I'm here to provide that support to them and give them a chance to do what they've been doing for years, continuing to serve the citizens of Clay County.
Are you coming in as a stranger? Do you know any of the men and women who are going to be serving under you? Can you describe that dynamic of you having to come in as just a fresh face, so to speak?
Sure. So I've been in Jacksonville since 2013, and I've had the opportunity to work with some of the members here at Clay County over the last 7 years. But largely, I don't know anybody. So I'm depending on my command staff that I've already met with and I'm very impressed with to provide me that information so I can help steer the ship.
Is there anything residents should be concerned about? Response times, issues with the Sheriff's Office bleeding over into what you see on the streets?
No, I have full faith in the members of the Clay County Sheriff's Office to continue to do what they've been doing for years, provide the utmost best service they can to all citizens of Clay County.
And how long are you going to be on the job? Do you have any indication? Will it go past January if Sheriff Daniels is reelected? Is there any indication from the governor on how long you were supposed to be here?
Right, so I would ask you to refer this question back to the governor's office. I'm here as long as he lets me be the sheriff here. I don't have that answer. You'd have to ask them.
When you found out that you were going to be appointed sheriff of the Clay County Sheriff's Office, what was your reaction?
My wife smiled and laughed, and I've been all over the state. I've worked all over the state, and I can tell you that when I was asked to be the interim sheriff, it was one of the greatest honors of my life, particularly in this part of Florida and for this agency.
And tomorrow there may be a new sheriff elected. We don't know. How will you work with that person as we get toward January when there would be a transition of power?
Right, so that's a great question. Questions I don't have answer to right now. If there is a sheriff-elect tomorrow, from my understanding, and I'm not sure, but from my understanding, there's a writing candidate, so there should be a general election in November. And from the results there, whoever wins, whoever's going to be the sheriff-elect, I will do everything I can to help them make a smooth transition. Any other questions? Thanks for coming, guys, on a short notice. Take care, and we'll talk soon.
Thank you.